vertical translations. So we have shown how to sketch a sine and a cos graph, and we've got some quick and easy ways to sketch it given that there is no translations. Are there still quick and easy ways to sketch it even if it has been vertically translated? Means has it been moved up or down? Well, yes. Just some small differences that I would suggest. So you still need to have the amplitude, but on the y-axis, what you want to mark out is the highest value, so the amplitude plus whatever the translation is. The lowest value, so the lower, the negative version of the amplitude, and then plus the translation, and the middle value, wherever the middle is. So that will be 0 plus the translation, or 0 minus the translation, wherever it's moved up or down. Find the period as per usual. Divide the period P into 4, and at every odd quarter, sine will have a turning point, cos will have the vertical midpoint. Y equals 3 cos 2x minus 4. We've been asked to sketch one complete cycle. So we've got an amplitude of 3. We have got a period of 2 pi over 2, which is equal to pi, and it's been moved down by 4. So once again, I'm going to break this up into approximate quarters. What have I got? 3. Yeah, why not? So what's the lowest of the low? 3 minus 4 is going to be 7. So 2, 4, 6. Yeah, let's do that. So it's going to make that -2, -4, -6, -8. So my lowest value is going to be here. So the bottom of my graph is going to hit here. The top of my graph is going to hit here. And the middle of the graph, which will be 0 minus 4, is going to hit here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it should look something like that. There is 3 cos 2x minus 4. What we can do though is we can go and double check on the calculator. Always would be, I've already made a mistake. I may have made another. Let's go and have a look. And hooray, we didn't do it wrong. So there it is. So there is the graph. It's going from 0 to just onto pi there. We've got everything all sorted. It's worthwhile having the graph using the CAS as a little training wheels for you so you can build up your confidence. Y equals 1 minus 4 sine x over 3. This has got so much going on right now. So that 1, for instance, a lot of people think it's 1 minus because they mix the minus signs. No, it's actually been translated up by 1. The amplitude is 4. It's been reflected, so it's an upside down graph on the x-axis. And the period is 2 pi over 1/3, because remember that's the same as saying 1/3 x. So this is 6 pi. It's been moved up by 1. So the amplitude is 4. So that means the highest value, it's been shoved up by 1. So the highest value is going to be at 5. So there we go. I'm just putting these lines in just so I know where to hit each time. 5. And then the midpoint is going to be 0 plus 1, so it's going to be here. It's the midpoint. And then -4 plus 1, it makes that -3. So there's -3. So, and again, I'm going to label that on the sides there. It's -3, it's -2. That'll be -1. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So for a sine graph, we start at the middle, the midpoint, and it's going down this time. So that is there, 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 and here, and here. I keep wanting to go to the intercept rather than the midpoint, which is wrong. There we go, and there we are, and there we go. So we've gone to the midpoint, and we've gone to the end point. So I've got 6 pi 1, and this is 9 pi on 2, 5. This is 3 pi 1. This is 3 pi on 2, negative 3. And this is 0, 1. So you should always make sure you label your coordinates as well. As you can see there, I know I accidentally didn't do it on the previous one. I think I was just more worried about getting it correct. So some things to be aware of, just make sure you can use the little training wheels that I've done there, those little sort of orange lines. I'm just going to erase them now. It's as if I never had them and it was perfect all the way. I find that useful. Making sure you have the endpoints. Now the question is, x-intercepts. Do we include them? Only include x-intercepts if it will give you an exact value answer. So here, with this, if we were to make this, say, that equal to 0, so 0 is equal to 1, because that's how you find an x-intercept, this would get us to 1/4. And there are no exact values that equal to 1/4. So it doesn't matter about the epsilon 3 business. The fact that there's no sine angle that gets you exactly 1/4, we don't need to put in x-intercepts. So don't worry about that whatsoever. Unless you've been asked to use the calculator and to use decimal places, then yes, by all means. But then you could just do the calculator for everything.